Okay, chapters 1054, 1055, and 1056 have dropped, and I really want to talk about them. It has been crazy. Where do I even begin for that? What do you say? Spoilers, obviously. I know I have people that are subscribed that are definitely not caught up in the manga, so please don't watch this. If you're looking at this video right now, just take a step back. It's like maybe this isn't something I should be looking at right now. You know what I'm saying? That's not for me. But chapter 1054, believe it starts off with Green Bull, if I'm right. Let me pull everything up, actually. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it does start the way I thought it did. It starts with Green Bull walking up, the growing plant life everywhere, and rolling up on like the red scabbards. Like, yo, what's pop? Like, yo, you think you got this? Like, and we really see like his side now. Like, we see how he is, how he, like, what his sense of justice is, and it's like it's very discriminatory. And like, if you wanted to root for him before, kind of rubs you the wrong way now. I mean, especially for me, as a colored man, when somebody says something like, what the just fell? When somebody says something like discrimination creates solace, you got to get that man out of there. He's going to be one of the number one people that you would love to hate in this show, and that's probably a good thing. Because right now all we have is Akainu. You could say Blackbeard. You could Orochi, I guess, but Orochi's gone. And then yeah, that's about it. That's really about it. It's like there's other than that, there's no real characters that you kind of like. You specifically enjoy them being there because they rub you the wrong way, and like they bring out that other emotion in you. That's gonna be interesting. And it also goes into like the dynamic that remains with the admirals. We had the lazy justice with Kizaru, then we had sort of the relaxed, easygoing Aokiji, and then the angry and very wrathful Akainu. Now that Akainu's fleet admiral, we still have Kizaru, but we have the easygoing, sort of easygoing but determined Fujitora, and now the not so much angry but very wrathful when it comes to things that are outside of the world government for Green Bull. That's specifically, he's acting this way specifically because Wano is considered a lawless country, and because of that, it makes me wonder how he would act within the confines of the world government, because like we know, his silhouette entirely acting different, looked different, everything was different when we first quote unquote met. Then we got Momonosuke holding down the fort. Just like, what? Like, what? Oh my gosh. He was doing his thing. Then we got our girl, our boy. Our boy. We got Yamato up in here, man. We got Yamato, and he out here just trying to get a lick in. He got a good lick in too. I'm hype. There's so many things going on. I'm just rambling at this point. I'm really just rambling. The main thing though. Where did he come from, dog? Where did he come from? Like, Shanks just pulled up, like, out of nowhere into like, it's just straight into the abyss. Not only did he just pull up, he's like, nah, it's not time yet. They don't go. They don't climb up onto the islands. No, he says, hey, I'm gonna activate some hockey real quick and catch Green Bull slipping from miles and miles away. Still on his ship. His Conqueror's hockey reaches over to the island where Green Bull is and but stops him in his tracks. And Green Bull's like, all right. I fold. That's it. I'm not trying to deal with these whole, like, all these scabbards and a whole Yonko's crew. That's just not in the cards for me. I'm just one guy. But, I'll be back. And he dips from there. That's crazy. And then that's the last we see of Green Bull. But then we see like a whole bunch other, like, we get a lot of information in these 3 chapters. We see what happens in the Reverie with the Revolutionary Army. We know that somebody's dead, somebody's missing. I'm only speaking in not parables, but I'm speaking vaguely because I feel like my girlfriend's still gonna watch this video and she's definitely not caught up. And I'm trying not to spoil her, but she just be like, yo, I want to support you, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm like, yo, just wait. But regardless, that's besides the point. Sabo is now Ente Sabo. At least I think it's pronounced Ente Sabo. I think that's the Japanese pronunciation of it. Hopefully so, because if it is, it calls back to the first time Ace used the move. It's just a nice callback, and like I've had in my head for a while now, like a rematch. Doesn't necessarily have to be against Blackbeard, honestly, but it could be. It could be even Luffy and Sabo. I see them both in my head using the Entei attack. And you might be like, what? How was Luffy gonna use the Entei attack? Listen, the power of Nika can do anything. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Like I said, I gotta speak vaguely because I don't know if my girlfriend's gonna be watching. So, that being said, we know he's the Entei Sabo right now. That's what I'm calling him. And then we hear more about who exactly has died. And Sabo is framed. I don't believe he did it, but he's framed for killing this character who has died. Also Vivi's gone. You don't know where she at. Poof, like vanished. Like you don't hear from her no more. Gotta go back and talk about that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, where could she be? There's a couple of possible places that I thought she would be. My first guess initially was that she would be on Shanks's ship, and that's why Shanks pulled up, because that made the most sense to me at that time, seeing as like everybody was at the Reverie. So Vivi could have been stowed away after Eam tried to attack, but it's looking like Shanks is sailing away at this point. So it's we don't know. We don't know. My other guess would have been that she's with the Revolutionaries, and I think that's still the most likely spot that she is. But I think if somebody brought this up somewhere, I don't know. It definitely wasn't me, but somebody brought up the fact. Also, forgot to mention this. The Revolutionaries did their thing, declared war on the Celestial Dragons, freed Kuma, and everybody escaped. Ryokugyu, Fujitora didn't do nothing. Green Bull was like, yo, what am I supposed to do against fire? You know, I can protect myself, but I can't fight back. I don't know if that's what really happened, but like it looks like they did dirty with both Fujitora and Green Bull on the scene. It's kind of don't really know about that one, but Kuma's freed, and if Kuma has his mind all together, then another possible place that Vivi could have been going to was Wano. But I also am not sure if Vivi's gonna be pulling up. Only reason I thought that would be possible before this latest chapter was because Luffy and Zoro were asleep specifically for 3 days, and Kuma could have sent Vivi flying over there as the battle was ending, which would save some time, because like I think it takes like 3 days for anybody that he sends to just like go flying in certain directions. And so that would be amazing. You just see like a big paw print in the ground, and like she comes out and just looking for Luffy, and that would have been amazing. And we get Vivi on the ship. That would have been cool. But I don't think that's going to happen so much anymore, just because it's looking like the Straw Hats are getting ready to disembark. We might see something in the next chapter, just based off of Yamato not being on the ship and trying to catch up and declare that she wants to be a crew member. He wants to be a crew member. Oops, my bad. But yeah, that's gonna be something interesting to look at for sure. And then the next thing, what was the next thing? I don't even remember. Buggy D Clown? Excuse me. I don't even know what to say about that, man. I don't even know. We're gonna put that on the back burner. My bad. My camera, I'm holding the camera all over the place right now. But I think a more important thing to talk about is definitely the Wano that's under Wano, and literally how the defense mechanism of Wano was set up. Like, we go into chapter 1055 and we see Law and Robin looking at all these different poneglyphs, going and find the road poneglyph, and we're now just underwater in a tunnel that shows off an entirely different and older Wano that was under the sea from probably 800 years ago, probably in the Void Century. And because it was probably there, that's probably, I think that's where Ryuma was. I'm pretty sure they stated Ryuma was from the Void Century. I don't know that for sure, because if that's the case, then his sword would probably be underwater as well, not up top where everything else is. Because like this city, like this underwater Wano is like much more vast and things of that sort. It makes me very confused just based on like how islands work. So it's just like, it's floating mass. Like the island doesn't like go to the bottom of the water. It's just floating out in the open. And so that makes me also wonder then, if the borders get closed, like, I mean, if the borders get opened, if like Zunisha like tries to drain the water out, and try to open the borders that way, would the island that currently float on the water, would that sink to the ground then? And honestly, like, I feel like everything would get destroyed at that point. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm not entirely sure about that. That's just one part of the bigger picture. The other thing is that friggin' Pluton's here, people, and Pluton is literally at the bottom with the rest of Old Wano, and once the borders get open, Pluton apparently gets unleashed. So I don't know if that means like Pluton has like sentience. I don't know if that means somebody's like down there who's like asleep currently to man Pluton, because like the way they say it is that Pluton is sleeping, or it's where it's said to rest. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I don't know who's going to try to go for Pluton, because Robin actually tells everybody for once, you know. I feel like usually she just holds all the information to herself, so that's cool that she actually like goes and actually like, hey, the ancient weapon is down here. You know, I think we might need to do something about that. Do you Luffy, do you want it? Luffy's like, nah, I'm good, bro. We got our shit. We straight on that. Law might be the one to command Pluton, but other than that, I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen. And now, after all that, in chapter 1056, we see everybody getting ready to leave. Buggy D Clown Man. We know why the world has changed, and it's because this man's crew has been putting bounties on Marines. So it's both ways now. Everybody got a bounty. It's not just us. Y'all getting bounties too. You go get the head of Green Bull. He worth. See how much he worth. Put about 700 million. Maybe 750. You know what I'm saying? He not a billion status yet. You know what I'm saying? He not there yet. We'll see what he do. He's new. He's fresh. He's a fresh admiral. He doesn't know what he's doing yet. He's not tactical yet. So he's strong, but he's lacking. So we gonna put him at a nice 750. You know, we say Garp. You know, I'm putting him at like a nice 2 billy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, and there's no rules really. Like there's new rules, and with that being put in place, a lot more pirates have incentive to attack the Marines at any given moment and go report back to Buggy, and Buggy is gonna just be chilling. I guess he has like this way to make as much bank as he has if he's out here just issuing whole bounties on people. That's gonna be crazy. We got a lot to think about, dog. There's so much going on. And I guess lastly, the big three, Law, Kid, and Luffy, decided to each take a different path on their log poses. Luffy and Kid have to draw straws. Luffy ends up getting the short straw, so he has to go south. Everybody else is going like east and northeast. So we're gonna see where southeast gets us. Hopefully we'll be okay. They all apparently dangerous islands. We don't know what's in store for us. We don't know if Yamato's going to join. Hopefully he does. We don't know where Vivi is yet, so hopefully we get more information on that. Let me see if there's anything else I'm missing. I feel like there is, so let me pause real quick so if I find anything. If I don't, then yeah, I missed one thing. That's no more carrot for Straw Hat. Apparently, I don't know how I feel about that, because I feel like she definitely still has a lot more learning to do, but Dogstorm and Cat Viper essentially are saying, hey, we're gonna stay in Wano, we're going to serve as retainers, so you're going to lead Zoe. Carrot, you can take this on. And Carrot's like, sure, wait, no, because I'm not strong enough. Like, I'm not that strong at all. Everybody else is stronger than me. And everybody's like, yeah, we're stronger, so we can serve you very well. We can protect you in the country, such and such. And I really wanted Carrot to grow more with the rest of the Straw Hats. I was a Carrot for Straw Hat boy. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing a mink be that powerful under the moonlight was pretty awesome. I thought that would be amazing for the Straw Hats to have, like as just a lookout for one, and then just as powerhouse in the nighttime, like at least like once in a blue moon, you know what I'm saying, like once out of the month, you're out here just like fired up. And she's also it's not even just like that she's that powerful like just on that one night. She's powerful on her own. You gotta remember, when we first saw Carrot, like she was ready to throw hands with Zoro, and Zoro was like, wait, what? She tried to slash at her. She's double jumped, avoided the slash. I was like, wow. But I guess we're not getting that, but it's all good. I guess the other thing is Shinobu. Let me know what you guys think of Shinobu and her taking in Tama. The very last thing I guess we can talk about as well is freaking Karibu. This guy, man, always getting the juicy information. We don't know who he's planning on telling, so that's going to be interesting. I think we have to very much be wary of him this time, because he has someone in mind to tell, maybe for some money, maybe just to give him the information. But I don't like where it's going for his character arc. But let me know what you guys think of these last 3 chapters. I think that's going to be it for me. A whole lot of very interesting things to discuss for the next coming week, and I'm excited. Video's getting a little long. I'm just going to head out here. Thank you guys for watching, and stop by the next video. I'm going to try to get these out as fast as I possibly can. And yeah, I'll holler at y'all next time.